Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. I'm late again doing my new comic book day video for March 7th. Yeah, I know, it's the next one's tomorrow. But anyways, I've already read 3 of them. I've had a hectic week. I've already read Bombshells United number 13 from DC Comics. This series is being canceled, and I understand why. Writing. The art's nice, but the writing is not so nice. Batman number 42, Hunted by the Justice League. This is continuing the arc with Poison Ivy. The art is kind of bland in places, but it's an interesting story. Harley Quinn, number 39. I think this title is being canceled because it's not in the May solicitations for DC Comics. And the story, it's kind of sad. You know, this book is not as funny as it used to be since it's gotten a new writer, and the writer has written this character before, so I don't know what her previous books were like. Okay, now let's go through here and show you what I have not read yet. But I will be reading. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the one on the very bottom. Green Lanterns number 42. It's continuing the superhuman trafficking story. Very good artwork here on the cover, and it's been an excellent story. You need to be picking this one up if you're not already. From DC Comics, $2.99, worth the price. Justice League number 40, When Leagues Collide. Now I haven't read this yet, but look here. On this side we have Justice League, Superman, Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, Simon Baz Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. And then on this side we have Batman, who stepped down, along with Vixen, the guy that I really don't like because he's just, you know, he's sort of like he's just there taking up space. The Ray, Ryan Cho, the Atom, Black Canary, and Killer Frost. The Justice League of America. Yeah, if you're like me, then you're wondering why there's 2. I still don't get it myself. Superman number 42. I am going to miss this one when Tomasi is taken off of it and Brian Bendis takes over. I don't even know if I'll buy the book when Bendis takes over. It depends on how well he writes during Action Comics 1000. Nightwing number 40. The Untouchable, at the mercy of the Sea Butcher. I'm not sure if this is a conclusion or not, but the cover is pretty wicked. Avengers, No Surrender, number 8. This story has, well, it's had some low points, and it's had some good points, but overall I think it's good. Captain America, this is part 2 from Out of Time. Now the previous issue was horrible. I mean, 698 was horrible. I mean, it was just so depressing. But hopefully we actually get Bruce Banner, the Hulk, and the Thing in this issue. I have not even opened it up yet. Rogue and Gambit, number 3. Ring of Fire. And I hope to goodness that this is not just some, simulation or something. I want to see a lot more of the X-Men and other characters come in, but who knows? But upon second look, we got Rogue and Gambit here in the middle, and let's see, that looks like a version of Rogue. That looks like a version of Rogue. This is a version of Gambit. That's a version of Rogue. That might be a version of Gambit. That's definitely a version of Gambit and a version of Rogue. So I have no idea what's going on here, but hopefully the issue will be interesting. Alright. I can't play taps. I can't even hum it. But this is the last issue of She-Hulk, number 193. 163, excuse me. Jen Walters must die. I don't know what she's going to do after this, but I'm sad. I'm kind of sad and glad at the same time, because Mario Tamaki, hasn't been the greatest writer for Jennifer Walters, but she's had some hit and miss issues. So hopefully this last one will be really good. Even when they changed the name to She-Hulk instead of just Hulk, the writing was still not that great. Venom, number 163. This is the conclusion of Poison X, the crossover with X-Men Blue. And as you see there, Jean Grey, I think that's, with the wings, that's Warren Worthington. Yeah, see, these are the X-Men Blue guys. Oh my goodness. X-Men Gold, number 23. Look at that. This is part 1 of Cruel and Unusual. Look at the way that Kitty Pryde is just positioned in this issue. The way she's kind of looking back at the guns behind her. She's mad she's in that position, but they actually show her in a kind of seductive pose. I like Gold, no matter what anybody says about it. Now, let's see. Yeah, here is issue number 2 of X-Men Red. It seemed like a lot of people were hating on issue 1, but I loved issue 1. So I think this is going to be a good series, X-Men Red. And that's got to be Nightcrawler, I think. So I have no idea what's going on there, but I believe it will be interesting. Now, this is the number 1 comic book that you need to pick up for just one reason. Okay, if you remember in Action Comics, well, if you don't, I'll even get it. Okay, I'm just so excited about this when I learned about this. Okay, Action Comics 998. This was the conclusion of the Booster Shot arc, and I'm not going to go through it all, but there's just one panel that's really important. Okay, Superman has seen Krypton explode with his own eyes, and now Booster Gold is taking him back to his own timeline via the time sphere. Now, on this page, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, Booster says to Skeets, "Take us home, Alfred," referring to Batman's butler. And then Skeets says below here, he says, "Please don't refer to me as Alfred, sir." And then Booster Gold says this, "Not like I can call you Jarvis. Whole other timeline." Boom! That is Booster Gold acknowledging that he has knowledge of the Marvel Universe. Okay? Because Jarvis is the butler for the Avengers. Now, there's this current event going on in Marvel Comics called Infinity. And I really don't know that much about it. I think it ties into the Marvel Legacy somehow, because it has to do with all these stones. And there's one part in here that's really, really important. We see Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. She says here, "Our reality stone was not actually in our reality. Nonetheless, Captain Marvel has located it." Well, I'm not sure if that's her saying it, but anyways, on the next page, we see this Captain Marvel. And we see in this box it says, "And perhaps other universes, Marvels, are finding their stones very far from their homes." And then we see Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel. It says up here, "That's quite a high shelf to perch it on. Someone doesn't want those stones to be handled at all." Now here is the kicker. If you see this right here, there's another Captain Marvel standing there. Now who does this look like? You can't see the face, but look at that cape. That is the cape of the original Captain Marvel, which was put out by Fawcett Comics back in the, I think it was the 1960s. It was decades ago. And DC Comics sued Fawcett Comics because the claim of DC Comics was that their Captain Marvel was basically a copy of Superman. So Fawcett was infringing on the rights of DC. That was the claim. This is the same man. This is the original Captain Marvel. Only you can't see the face, and the costume has been colored differently as to, I guess, avoid copyright infringement. But now we have both Booster Gold aware of the Marvel Universe in DC Comics, and in the Marvel Universe, them acknowledging there is another Captain Marvel, and it's actually the one now owned by DC, which is now called Shazam. I think that is just wild. This sets up the chance for both companies to cross over again. But I don't know if that will happen. But anyway, I haven't even gotten down to reading the Infinity Countdown Prime. And this is Infinity Countdown. I haven't read it yet. But this is a variant cover. It looks pretty cool. Because you have all these all the characters on here. And it's just beautiful. Well, that's it for the March 7th, 2018 New Comic Book Day. I'm practically a week late getting it recorded, but there you have it. That's what I got a week ago, and I'll try to get my videos in sooner if possible. This year, life just seems to be much more hectic than it was this past year. I'm not sure why. Anyways, I'm Michael for Spirit Comics. Thank you for joining me today. I will be uploading this to YouTube so it can be viewed later on. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash the bell so you'll be notified of all notifications, all future uploads. And please do like and share this video with others. Till next time, true readers.